Hi guys, Mac here, coming at you from the power... Mac, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to pretend that you have a baseball cap on your head, sideways, that you're somehow on the same level as these gamer people? You know the kind of gamer people, the beards, the beard brigade, these people who I saw a guy when I was out shopping in the shopping mall. He had ginger hair, bless him. I used to have ginger hair. Well, oh yeah, I was a ginger. Oh, totally. But his face had started growing hair, guys. And I don't think he was aware that it had even happened. And it obviously, by the look of him, it had been growing hair for some time. I would estimate at least a year. But I don't think he even noticed that his face was growing hair. And it was just like a mound. There was no grooming had happened at all on this poor lad's face. He just more or less said, my face has sprouted hair and I don't care because I just play video games all the time. He walked into the game and he went straight to the console section and, probably bought 20 loot crates. I don't know. I didn't watch, but you see, what am I talking about? What's that got to do with? How can you... Sorry, guys. Have you seen the games that are coming out in February 2019? Have you seen them? All dropping on the 15th of Feb. All of them. I mean, you got Crackdown 3, Far Cry New Dawn, Jump Force, Metro Exodus, and Anthem. All dropping on the same day, the 15th. Anthem comes out on February the 22nd. Well, that is true. But you can still play it on the 15th if you are subscribed to Origin Access. So you get that on the, if you're a premium customer, you get that on the 15th of Feb. So essentially all these games are dropping on the 15th. Which one's going to be the best? Which one's going to be the king of the review scores? Which one is going to be the numero honcho, the top dog? Eh? Which one? Well, I'm discounting Crackdown 3 straight away. Let's forget about Crackdown 3. That's gone. It's gone. Jump Force. Well, I'd rather incinerate me testicles with a blowtorch than play that, so that's gone. So that leaves Far Cry New Dawn, Metro Exodus, and Anthem. I wrote to all three of them. I never do this. I wrote to all three publishers of these games saying, excuse me, could you send me a press code, please? Because all these games drop on the same day, and if you could send me a press code that would allow me to play a few days before they're released, that would help me tremendously because I wouldn't then have to cancel all my arrangements and, I'd be able to see my son on the weekend. But if you don't send me a key, then I'm going to have to just play them one after another over the course of a week and a half, and it means my reviews are going to be delayed by a few days. And that was the problem, I think. I think they must have thought, brilliant, whatever you do, don't give him a fucking key. Mac's review's going to be delayed after the main bulk of people buy the game. Brilliant. Excellent. Thanks, Mac, for letting me... I should never have said that. Because obviously not one of them has sent me a review key now. However, Metro Exodus people did get back to me and says, do you know what, we'll send you a key, but only on launch day. Which I've said, right, thank you very much, and I'm very grateful for that. But it doesn't help, because at the end of the day, I'm still going to be playing the game at the same time the game has been released. Which means you won't even get my first review till probably the 17th. And which one do I do first? Do I do Metro first? Do I do Anthem first? Do I do Far Cry New Dawn first? Which one's going to be the best? Which is the biggest? Which is the one that you guys want me to review first? Which is the review that you want to hear the most? Let me know in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do you know what I think? Here's what I think. Here's what Uncle Mac thinks about the situation. Far Cry. Let's deal with Far Cry first. Far Cry. Far Cry more, as I am now calling it, to be honest. It looks fucking awful. Let's be honest, guys. It looks fucking rancid. The same world reimagined after a nuclear war. Enemies that I don't want to play against and shoot. I just feel sorry for the bastards, really. Enemies that are just so shit. A world that I've bloody played so many times, explored, and, You get a dog. Fucking greater. A dog. Woof. Fucking woof. You have to make the guns. You go on expeditions. You have a camp. You probably have to climb a few towers. There's a few things, yeah, that, you know, stocking up your camp sounds as though it could be good, and making outposts harder to take sounds like it could be good. It's got co-op, which is an advantage. Hey, it's an advantage over Metro. It has co-op. Metro doesn't have co-op. Metro doesn't have co-op, guys. So Far Cry has an advantage over Metro. Shall we have a look at Metro? See if that has any advantage over Far Cry. Metro has big open worlds that you can explore. The world sounds way, way more fun than New fucking Dawn in Far Cry. The Metro world sounds awesome. They reckon that the story is so fucking long in Metro that it's longer than all the other Metros plus the DLCs put together. That's a big fucking story. The whole way that the AI works together to kill you sounds intriguing. I don't think the fact that it doesn't have co-op is going to put it at too much of a disadvantage over Far Cry, because it sounds better than Far Cry on every other level. And if they have got the AI right, if they have got the game optimized right, because, you know, they're not the best at optimizing games. The last one ran not too good. But if they've fixed that, if they've got Metro Exodus to run well, and they've got the AI done well, and it's not totally scripted, and I don't think it will be with it having big open world areas. It's kind of sandboxy, the game. Then, for me, I think it'll blow Far Cry away. I really do. I think Metro Exodus will blow Far Cry away. But what about Anthem? Will Anthem blow the lot of them away? After all, it's 4-player co-op, so it has an advantage over the pair of them, really. It has 4-player co-op. It also has, like, dungeons with big bosses in. And they're always fun, especially with your friends. You also kind of feel like a superhero with the different classes that you've got in Anthem. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, I really did enjoy the class that I had, the Storm guy. He was quite fun to play, firing ice and fire at people and flying around with your jetpack on. Hey, it reminded me of City of Heroes. It brought back memories of City of Heroes. There's things to upgrade in that. There's a hub. There's also a lot of fucking microtransactions and bullshit like that I don't think the other two games have as much of. So there's that. Anthem also doesn't have a very good story, and the characters all sound shit. The NPCs sound shit. And the game, to be fair, looks like a giant fucking grind. So, you know, it's not going to be that great, Anthem, I don't think. I don't think it's going to be shit. But there's just, you know, there's just not enough fun in the game for me. So, I guess the winner for me in the preliminaries is Metro Exodus. If I had to put money on which game I think is going to be the best, which game's going to get the highest scores, well, that doesn't mean it's the best. That just means, yeah, other things have happened behind the scenes. My money is going on Metro. I think that when all the reviews have done, when I've finished reviewing them all, when I've got everything out there and it's all done, the game that I will come back to play in my leisure time, that's if you're American, but, you know, leisure time, that's the real way you say the word, I think it's going to be Metro Exodus. I really do. I think that's the game that I'm going to want to play after everything has finished. That doesn't mean necessarily that that's the game that's going to get the highest marks. I mean, there's the whole Epic thing that people are going on about. Oh, Metro's sold out, it's gone onto the Epic store. Well, that's for another day. I still haven't done my video on that, but I'm not talking about the politics of gaming here. If I was, then I'd still be talking about fucking Far Cry, wouldn't I? I'm just talking about sheer gameplay, enjoying the game, playing the game, solo or with your friends. Which one, for pure gameplay, is going to be the best? And I think Metro. Could be wrong, but that's just what I'm thinking. How about you guys? Let me know in the comments, and also let me know which one you would like me to review first, because at this moment in time, I literally can review any of them you like first. I would personally like to review Metro first. I think I'm going to get access to that a few hours before the other ones. So we'll see. But let us know in the comments what you think. I know what a lot of you are thinking the same as me. They're all going to suck. They're all going to be shit. You kind of get that train of thought, don't you? you're so used to getting shat on, and you're listening to all the previews and all the E3 people and the shills that get paid to go to these places and wined and dined and put up for the night. Hey, play our game.
Yeah, it's a great game. But all right, all set aside, I'm a YouTube creator.
You know, that kind of bullshit. So that when the game actually comes out and you play it, you're expecting this amazing experience and you have a load of shite. I know how you feel. I feel your pain. So there you go, guys. It's going to be a big week and a half on Worth a Buy. I'm going to review pretty much all of them. If you want to know the real fucking deal about these games, watch my reviews, because I'll tell you everything, the good, the bad, and especially the fucking ugly.